Welcome back to Create Council in the Arts video series on the Community Arts Grants program. If you are just tuning into this video and you haven't watched our overview of the program, please just go back to our YouTube page and find that first video. It'll just give you a little more information before you jump in. Again, my name is Maeve McCool and I'm the grants manager at Create, and my email will be at the end of this video in case you have any questions about what you're hearing in this video. The Community Arts Grants program has 3 different grant areas where you can apply for funding, those being project support, artist commissions, and arts education projects. In this video, we're going to be diving into project support and the eligibility, types of projects, so on. The project support category funds at least $450, but up to $5,000 for nonprofits and unincorporated groups or individuals. If you are an unincorporated group or an individual looking to apply for this funding, you do have to have either a community partner or a fiscal sponsor who extends their nonprofit status to you. To learn more about partnerships and all of the ins and outs of that, we have a separate video that you can watch following this to learn more about that. And again, feel free to reach out to me for any questions. It can get kind of confusing with partnerships. This program funds arts and cultural programs, so things like concerts, art fairs, lecture series, gallery shows, all different types of things. As long as it's centered on the arts and culture, that's the most important thing, but feel free to think outside the box. New ideas, new types of art, multidisciplinary projects are really exciting to the review panelists who are going to be looking at your applications. Projects in this area must be available to the general public. And again, projects centered around community are a big priority. The people who are going to be reviewing your applications are artists and community members who are from the same places as you, are active in the cultural community, and are going to arts events. So keep that in mind as you apply. Okay, so let's look at the eligibility for project support. If you are applying, you have to be established in Columbia, Greene, or Schoharie counties, or have a community partner or fiscal sponsor who is. If you're a nonprofit and you're applying in either of these 3 counties, we have a separate application form for each different county, and you have to make sure that you apply to that correct one for your location. If you are out of the county, but you have a fiscal sponsor or community partner who is in the county, that is totally okay. If you're applying, your programming, administrative practice, and board membership, where applicable, does not discriminate on the basis of sex, color, national origin, sex, or handicap. Applicants must be at least 18 years of age, and you must view the grant info videos, which you're doing right now. Just make sure to write down the date that you watched this, and you can put that into your application. So the eligibility for each project. The project you're proposing must provide arts and/or cultural programs in the county in which funds are requested. It must benefit the residents of your county, must be open to the public. This doesn't mean that you can't have tickets, but it just means that those tickets have to be available to anyone who wants to buy one. And it must have a strong artistic component. It must take place during 2022. And it must not duplicate existing programs in the same area. This one I know is a little confusing sometimes. This just means if in your hamlet, in your county, there's already a jazz concert every Tuesday night in your town park, just don't do the same exact project. Again, the review panelists who are looking at your applications are from your area, from your towns. They know what's going on. So if you're just duplicating the same kind of thing that already exists, that's something to look out for. If you're worried about that, again, just feel free to reach out to me and I can try to assist in any way. Those who are ineligible for this funding are projects with applicants or partners who have applied directly to NYSCA for funds in the same year. The funds that support this grant program are the same funds that NYSCA provides directly from them, so there can't be any overlapping projects in this funding program. Also ineligible are past grantees who have failed to submit a final report, and then also public school districts, universities, colleges, New York State agencies and departments are all ineligible to apply for this funding. Okay, that's a brief summary of the project support category and who is eligible and not eligible. If you have questions about that and which program is best for your project, feel free to reach out to me at maeve@createcouncil.org. We can meet one-on-one to discuss any ideas that you have. I can review drafts of your application and your budget form, and so on. Thanks for tuning into this video. And up next, if you're interested in looking at the other two grant areas, those being individual artist and arts education areas, feel free to watch those. Following those, we have a longer video discussing how to apply, how to write your budget, how the grant is reviewed. All of the really important information is in that video, so make sure to watch that fully through. We also have a second video on partnerships and the difference between community partners and fiscal sponsors and everything you need to know about that. Once you've watched all these videos, we will be having Q&A sessions in each county. For dates on those, please just visit createcouncil.org. Thanks, and see you in the next video.